Hello, I'm IBX Toycat, and this is me dead after a good 40 days in hardcore. I lost the world and I lost everything in it, and oh, it's Halloween by the way. This is the real me, and I can't actually play Minecraft with that on my face, but what I can do is show you my beautiful hardcore house, which I did a great job in putting together, but it's now gone and I'm locked into spectator, and so it's time for try 2. And given that 100 days is a solid 17 hours of streaming, I'm gonna be honest and say my last attempt, but a very serious attempt at 100 days. So this is for realsies, and a lot of people, by the way, this is how you know it's for real, listen to this. Oh, yeah. So this is going to be a world which I'm going to attempt on a random seed. That's right, there's nothing in here. It looks like there is, but that's not the real world seed. We're going to be attempting on a random world seed to survive for 100 days. And a lot of people would take from the last one like, oh yeah, you know, like you die to a mansion, so you should avoid those in the future. No, I'm going to take from this that I should defeat every single structure in hardcore difficulty. And that's what I'm going to be attempting today. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to this one. So yeah, what we're going to do, by the way, I'm going to set up something weird that YouTube has thrown my way. I'll throw my best tool away. Okay, so I set up something weird that YouTube has been just like nudging me on. Let me know if you do see that in chat. But as we start this stream, let's just say that I am very much in a position of, I don't know, like, I guess weakness in a weird way, but also, now I understand the real downsides of hardcore, and I've learned even more than before that I have to be very careful of every single possibility. So I hear that there's a zombie down there, and I think, oh yeah, it probably won't get me, but I should plan around the fact that it might. This is what I'm going to do for basically everything, while still also attempting to, again, go to every structure and still trying to beat them. Good to see you, Jeff. Good to see you, Polly and Jaden and everyone else. I have to say, spawning and immediately seeing a zombie is not a good sign for my game. But it's Halloween, so maybe he's just getting festive and spawning. Oh, no, my meat. Perfect. Oh, that is a dangerous fool. Chat, I could die right now if I wanted to. There's a zombie over there. There's a zombie down there. Although there's iron down there with it. It's rare that you get such a good opportunity to get iron, and so we're going to go for it. I'm going to show you that I am not willing to, you know, even though I think that, you know, playing hardcore safe is the smarter way to do it, I think safe within limits is the way.
How are you doing today? Good luck with the new attempt. How did you die last time, and what day did you get to?
So you can watch if you want to learn more, but the basic summary is I got vexed. I got vexed real hard. And, you know, happens to the worst of us, but also happens to the best of us. So now I've made this little water track down. I've got some wood. All I need to do is get some stone, and I can immediately make some iron. And then I don't even need to find a village. I think that that is the move today. Because if you look at that pile of iron right there, that's almost enough for, like, an iron chest plate. I can immediately increase my health by 25% effectively by putting one of those on. And all I've got to do is avoid a guy who's already being moved by water. Yep, sounds great to me. Ah! I was thinking to myself, like, what if there's a zombie behind me? And I realized, like, you know what? I think I would have some warning. And no! Okay. As you can see, I am very, very good at Minecraft survival. Nothing gets past me. And I have a very good time with absolutely no issues whatsoever. Everything's going well. And there are no issues. Thank you for asking. So, yeah, it looks pretty bad right now. I think some people would be fair in pointing out that this is not the ideal scenario. But we're doing fine. Yeah, there's a lot of mobs. There's too many mobs. One more hit and we're dead too. But if I could just increase my health before that happens, I'd be feeling pretty peachy about myself. Speaking of, this is a passive-aggressive donation. Thank you, Jaden Ogden. I'm having a lot of real aggression thrown my way right now, so I really appreciate the passive aggression as a nice breakup from that. So I'm just going to immediately make the wooden pickaxe so I can make the stone pickaxe, being very careful of this mob as I see him, and oh god, there's so many of them. I've got one piece of stone. Let's go for a second piece of stone, then go for a third piece of stone. I know to some people this is like needlessly anxiety-inducing, but you gotta remember, Minecraft is an anxiety game at some point. It's a game about controlling your anxiety though, and I can control my anxiety mostly by keeping these guys away from me. And that's what I'm gonna do as best I can. Okay, I just need to get a furnace, and then I can cook up my food, and then I'll be safe for a little while longer. So that's, again, we just have to do it while staying vaguely away from zombies. Oh, I do not like this. It's not my first choice, and I don't know why there's so many zombies to begin with, if I'm being honest. We're going to get them all on this side of it, maybe. That might help me out a lot. As long, if there's a single skeleton, I'm just dead, by the way. It's thankfully all zombies and creepers, but just 2 more stone until we're good to go. 1 stone. Okay, that's 2 stone. We just need to make that furnace, get our coal in it, and then we're good, chat. See, some people say that this is no way to spend your time in Minecraft, and that, okay, where is it? I didn't see it quickly enough. Some people say this is no way to spend your time in Minecraft, but I disagree. I think it's a perfectly fun way to enjoy yourself, and I just, no, okay. I think that this is going absolutely as intended, with no notes, and nothing that I could be doing better or worse, that's for sure. Okay, so now I'm just gonna drop these sugarcane on the ground. Again, I want to prove to you that I'm willing to take risk. I just have to be willing to overcome that risk. And that means mitigating some of the dangers when you run into situations like this, as indeed I am right now. So I'm just going to make myself... Okay, I'm just going to go back to this crafting table, sit in this corner. I need to hit that toggle on so I can go to my furnace. And then now that we've got the furnace, most of my problems have gone away. We're going to throw our wooden pickaxe in there, along with our beef, and there we go. That's 1 piece of food. That's my healing ready. We're good to go. Turn on recipe back. Oh! Never mind. I take everything back that I just said. I think we found a spawner. I want to know so bad, what was with that seed? Why were there zombies spawning in like it was nothing? Oh, it's surprisingly hot in this. If you're curious, I said that I wanted to be Spider-Man, and I think they misunderstood what I wanted. Anyway, so if you look right here... let's actually take a glance at that hole, because it was so ridiculous to just be jumped right into. I've started sweating like crazy because I was playing cool, but I was very aware that this was needlessly ridiculous. It has to be a zombie spawner, right? It has to be. If it's not a zombie spawner, it coincidentally is acting exactly like one. But I see no sign of it, so that is just the natural number of zombies that spawn in this hole in the ground. And this seed we will never see again now. Which is beautiful, if you ask me. Bro was cooked before the beef. Yeah, I think if I had just gotten that beef going, I could have survived some silly little moments. Peak FPS moments. Oh, did the frames drop there? That's very interesting. Anyway, should we start the whole thing again? I lasted longer than I would have. You got this, as Joshua last. Oh, I'm so hot in this. I guess it is like I thought I'd be cold because it's like I'm wearing like 1 layer. But I'm wearing it everywhere, so it's extraordinarily hot. I'm gonna let some extra cold air in here, chat. Okay, I've opened my window very wide. So, English only in chat. Yeah, I feel like that's such a basic rule that some people just don't get. It's like, but I want to... It's, are you supposed to be in the spot? Am I supposed to be in the spot? In the spot? Anyway, we want candy. Okay, happy trick or treat, everybody. I've got spooky cups to mark the occasion. That chair is awesome. Thank you, DJ Green. Okay. So, I'll roll another intro, and then no one will know that happened. Does that sound good? Because I messed up the last one because I couldn't see anything because of my face anyway. From the Spider-Verse. I think I must be unlicensed Spot from the Spider-Verse. I think that's what's happening here. So let's do this again, chat. And I'm gonna pre-plan everything on my screen so I can see it correctly. So this is third person, so you can definitely tell I'm in spectator, right? Yeah. Let's do it. Hello, I'm IBX Toycat, and this is me after I died in my hardcore world after 40 days. This was my first attempt after it came out on Bedrock last week, and today I intend to do better. 41 days is a decent way to make it, but it is absolutely brutal, to say the least, that now we have to go past and beyond this. Speaking of going past and beyond, let's create a brand new world, and let's start a new hardcore challenge today. Look how official this is. Yeah, that's a good noise. So yeah, this is my last attempt at doing a 100-day hardcore thing on Bedrock. It seems super fitting, but it also is very dangerous and very time consuming. But I think, yeah, I have this perfect moment in time where I've got to try it, and I'm going to try, given that a structure killed me last time, rather than hiding away from them, I'm going to take down all of the structures in hardcore, and I'm going to do it on a random world seed. If you're curious, the world seed, it looks like it's filled in on Bedrock, but it's not actually. So let's hit show coordinates, let's press show days played, and let's turn off the multiplayer so that I can play hardcore for a full 100 days. This is my last attempt, and I am going to do great at it, just you trust me. You know it's a good sign when the chunk that you spawn on doesn't load incorrectly. Oh, I can use this information. There's a cave. That's not very useful. If it was a trial chamber, or if it was an ancient city or something, I feel like, or a stronghold. But no, yeah, I'm just stuck on a chunk that did not load, and now it has. Welcome to my new hardcore adventure, and I'll see you in 18 hours when we hit 100 days. Or you can join me for the entire adventure, because unlike some YouTubers, I want to show you the full thing and let you see exactly what I get up to. So first things first, when you spawn in, especially if you have food nearby you, it's recommended that you pick some up. If you're in a taiga biome, there's some sweet berries. If you're in a jungle, there's some melons. Yeah, there's lots of biomes with easy stuff for you to get, and I can even see one of those right here. But I think, we're even luckier than just getting food, because as well as wood and food, we also have a ruined portal right at spawn. Usually, you know, a worst case scenario, this has like a piece of obsidian and a golden hoe, but best case scenario, it can have like real gold. A sharpness free sword is going to be great, for example, and also, as you can see right there, almost a full 2 iron ingots. So 1 iron ingot to start my world off. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. And there's a gold block there if we want to come back, because I think the spawn area is something that is very underutilized in most worlds. Because, yeah, most people head off to that first biome they want to go to. I now know what is going on here, and I want to come back here later, but I want to see what we can actually see around first, because I want to head in the correct direction. With a world this big, it's always important to get your direction right, and I think I see a cherry grove over there, which is going to have to be fine for now. I have a fun plan for how I should start a house chat. I don't want to spoil it just now, but let's just say it should be real great. So with that said, I'm playing modded Minecraft for Halloween, says someone. That's spooky if you ask me. You know, it's kind of sad. If you play, I'm pretty sure if you play Minecraft Java, and indeed Minecraft console, you get some spooky Halloween pumpkins on your head. But because we're playing, you know, we're playing the formerly Big Salmon Edition, now the Big Bone Salmon Edition, we don't get those things. And so my opportunity to get more pumpkins is wasted. So I guess the fact that this is Halloween is only shown by the fact that I'm wearing my Spider-Man costume. Again, it's definitely what Spider-Man looks like. You can trust me on that. Hardcore Minecraft Dungeons. Yeah, that sounds fun too, actually. So Jessup Kane, yeah, I did get your message. I put myself a mental deadline on it, because I was like, yeah, if there's a right time to do it, it's before that. And let's see how this goes today. I got so many messages from people like, you know, from the viewers, I guess is the way to summarize this. And so many of them are like, please do another one, Toy Cat. And I just figured, you know, let's just do it. Let's just try one more time. I really want to do it, and the only reason I don't want to is for, like, responsibility reasons. You know, I've got other things I have to be doing. Why don't I just put those things on hold, you know, in the same way that I would love to if I was watching this series. And so that's what we're doing today. I'm going to put some things on hold so that I can have some cooked beef, or stiak, I guess as it's now known. And wow, a second ruined portal almost immediately after spawning. We can technically say we've defeated that structure now, huh? That's very cool. So, also, yeah, I name tagged a pumpkin zombie today, says Bill and Karka. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even think that was a possibility. Also, SOFP, boo. Spooky. Thank you very much for the boo. I've had a very, fun day today. I'll talk about it more in a little bit. But for now, just know I've got a full set of tools, and I didn't even have to craft any myself. I'll even grab a second flint and steel. And also, I'll grab all this flint, because, you know, with bundles, you can actually start grabbing the silly stuff around and not worrying, like, okay, I'm going to have to throw this away eventually. And I kind of love that, honestly. I really do love that. So, oops, shouldn't have attacked him twice. So, yeah, I've now got cooked food. Probably will last me for quite some time, too, if we're being honest. I've got enough leather to make a couple of bundles. And now the world is my oyster. Now I can go in whichever direction I want to. Actually, I don't have wood yet. You know, we'll find wood later. You know what? What if we manage to skip wood? If we find a village with an iron pickaxe in the chest, we'll feel so smart. In fact, actually, I have 46 iron nuggets now. I could jump straight to a iron pickaxe and then, like, upgrade everything else to stone later. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna achieve my dreams, chat, because I love racing up the Minecraft tech tree as quickly as possible. I know some people live for the start a new world, chop down some wood, make a basic house, make a nicer house grind. I don't live for that. I want to go straight to my destination as quickly as I can. And one example of that is, like, yeah, I don't like having to make wooden tools, so you make stone tools, so you make... I want to just make one stone pickaxe so I can go straight to iron tools. And today I get to sort of live my dream with an iron pickaxe, which I should have made back there because there were gold blocks. So, yeah, we're heading towards victory, says Mad582. Exactly. Victory is shortly ahead of us. But yeah, I got so many messages from people saying they wanted to see this, and I just figured, you know, I want to be the YouTuber I want to see in this world, and I'm going to do the thing. I might regret the thing, because again, I'm going to go into a woodland mansion, and I know that's going to put my anxiety levels through the roof. I know I'm going to be feeling the whole time like, God, why did I agree to come back to this place? I got sweaty just from those zombies I fought in my my little silly run just now. And so how will it go if I do something more serious than a silly run? The answer is probably bad. But it's going to be fine nonetheless. So yeah, I think I kind of like the idea of getting cherry wood, but it was literally like 2 trees over there. Although if we find Cherry Grove, it's probably going to be a better spot of finding a village than this empty savanna biome that we're in right now. So maybe that's actually the move. Yeah, in fact, I'll say it's definitely the move. Let's go this way. I'm on board. So what is today's mission, says CSlug64. To survive in hardcore, obviously. Do you want me to be more specific than that, perhaps? Well, let me explain that my goal is to fight all of the structures, and so I need to find a trial chamber, an ancient city, an end city, a stronghold, a bandit. I want to find them all, and I want to feel like I've gotten something from them all. Maybe that means a complete collection of armor trims. Maybe that means having all the rare exclusive enchantments. But I'm going on a quest, and I will find them today. I googled Thai food, and TGI Fridays came up. That feels wrong. That is definitely not the Thai food I'd expect. But, you know, technically speaking, they do everything there. But that's my understanding of TGI Fridays. How did you DIY, says Jonathan. I'm surprised at how many people have asked that. It is available on YouTube. You can watch it. But it was a poorly timed Vex. The Willow Mansion should be the anxious one, knowing you're coming, says Dalord of Pie. There we go. That's the positivity I need today. That's the positivity I need in my life, and I'm gonna have to have in my life. So, yeah, I'm first looking for a village if you're curious about my current direction in life. And, yeah, I think it's gonna be, I think the village is always one of the most important things you can find. But especially right now, especially in hardcore way, like, you're already off to a rough start, right? Where the world is already out to get you. Just having something else to help you out, it comes in pretty handy, I think. So, yeah, as soon as we get our pickaxe down, we could head straight into a cave and look for an ancient city. We could head straight into a cave and try to find something else. Or we could head up to some cliffs to get some more iron to make some armor. I think I'll head to whichever one I see first. I have high hopes that I can find a lot of ore before we go deep into something. But I think in Minecraft, you never get to truly decide what you're doing. You're always at the mercy of the terrain around you. And it means that, yeah, if this ravine right here reveals a whole ton of iron to me... Oh, it's not a ravine, and there's no iron, but it is very scary. I could fall in there right now and just die, if I wanted to. I'd have no good reason to want to. But, you know, if it's my choice... Also, this tree is not doing very well. It picked a very poor spawn location. I love my Longboy. I'm glad he's so huggable. Best money ever spent. Oh, my Longboy's just arrived too. I'm super excited about that. I really enjoyed getting them all, because it was like such a weird package I got in the mail. I was like, did I order clothes I didn't know about? I should have assumed it was my spider costume right here, but it was not. In fact, it was my Longboys all coming together like the champs that they actually absolutely are. Definitely not the tramps. Anyway, so this is a big empty meadow I guess at some point we could just conclude, like, yeah, we'll go back to, you know, we should just conclude we can settle in the first structure we find. But another part of me wants to say, nah, actually... Oh, actually, it's a village, but it's not the one I was expecting. You always assume that next to a cherry grove, you're going to find a plains village. It's so shocking to find a savannah village, but I can make it work. Also, there's a mostly built portal there. So 2 really good things from our first day in Minecraft. Love to see it. Love to get 2 big benefits on the same day. So, he's become my favorite evening snuggle buddy, says Katya. Hey, that's very wholesome. Very, very wholesome. Hey, Cat, glad you didn't give up. Exactly, John off the dad. I really want to do some... I really enjoy the challenge Minecraft streams like these ones. It's something I definitely want to do more of in the future. Like, I think it might be fun to come back to some challenge after 1.20, 1.50, because now they've got all the Wandering Trader trades for, you know, the new stuff. It means you could actually get pale wood in an old world and stuff like that. I think it'd be really interesting to go through. Also, Stronghold, Mineshaft, Treasure, Igloo, Witch Hut, and Shipwreck. Every single one of them are Karsh, or all the ones that have any remote challenge. You're not going to look for a... Like, I felt like a desert temple, you can beat it, but, like, you wouldn't say you hadn't beat all the structures because you hadn't been to one. But yeah, monuments and everything else, all going to be getting done today. So, we're going to go to sleep as soon as we can, just because we're not remotely ready for zombies yet. And then, I'm going to... Maybe... So, day 1 survived. As David put it last stream, we're 1% of the way there. How you feel about that one? I feel pretty good about that one. 1% of the way. Very exciting, if you ask me. And then what we're going to do is our absolute dream that I've just discussed. And I'm going to make iron tools immediately. If I have the wood for it, as I definitely should. And I've got 5 iron, which means I could make it myself a pickaxe and sword. Why can't I make myself a sword? Is it not in here for some reason? There's my sword. I could also make a shield, I guess, which might be more immediately useful. But the reason I'm not making a shield is because of this. Oh, it's always scary to attack them the first time. But yeah, fun fact, you can actually attack these guys a lot easier without stacking up. It is not a good idea to be doing that, but you could do it if you wanted to. But instead, we dig down, where we'll get him. Oh god, he acted like he's walking away. Okay, there we go. Don't come through this gap. There we go. We found a nice stable point for him. And that is some nice stable iron for me. In fact, it's at least 3, which means I can make a bucket now. And so our inventory is pretty filled with tools. I think we have the full collection we need, if we're being realistic. And even an extra piece of iron ready for a shield. Look at that. It's day 1. Look how kitted out we are already. It just goes to show, if you look around a random seed, might just end up working wonderfully for you. So this bucket is going to... I probably should have killed some skeletons on day 1. I think that would have been really handy for getting some maps together. But instead what we'll do is we'll go towards that ruined portal. Ooh, I've got to really keep an eye on my food situation.
I expect you to have gold pants and protection enchanted netherite. Don't be afraid to strip.
That's true.
PS Vex can get stuck in
I do feel like I've got to be very careful not to go astray of OSHA regulations. I feel like I have been living as an employee for the last week, chat. I've been told I'm not allowed to explicitly say very much at all. But let me just tell you, you know, going to a place, going to the place with the jury stuff all day. You're reminded there's a lot of bad things that happen in the world. I think it's like starting to wear on me. I'm like, man, I did not realize how bad humans were. You know, you think you know how bad humans are, and then you get a little introduction, makes you realize like, no, you're a little bit off on your estimation. So with that said, there's no lava around this portal, so we can only go to the Nether if we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 obsidian. We have 1 so far, so we are 4 short. I don't know if there was any lava around the last ruin portal that I went to. If there was, that might change things substantially. But yeah, I would say, even though I'm like kind of talking about the wariness of like, you know, sitting there hearing awful details all day and having to, you know, be the one that makes some ultimate decision. Scary burden to place on a population, by the way. I think it's like many semi-bad experiences. Like, one of the reasons I advise people to travel and put yourself out of your comfort zone is because, yeah, being outside your comfort zone sucks. It's it's a bad place to be, but if you go out there, you learn so much more, you grow, and you appreciate how the world actually works. And yeah, I don't know, I have a much better appreciation for the legal system right now than when I went in. Again, like, poorly developed opinions and ideas. You become much more put together ones. And I guess, and it's, you know, you only think they're poor after the fact. I've heard the same thing from people who serve in countries of mandatory military service. That it's like, yeah, you know, no one wants to do it before you go into it, but you come out of it and you think like, oh, I see why this exists. Which, you know, I think describes lots of society, and for better and for worse. So yeah, I want to go, my first place really, I think, should be a, my first destination is going to be a map, maybe a trial chamber, maybe a Woodland Mansion or an Ocean Monument. I think a Woodland Mansion should be my first destination, actually, chat. Okay, that sounds crazy, but I think it's true. I think the first place I should head in... Oh, God, it's a trident drowned. Okay, I'm just gonna... Please fire a trident at me so I can get out of your way. Okay, I'm running. I'm running. I think that might kill me in one hit right now, if I don't have my shield up. It's been a while since I've checked, but needless to say, not going near that. I need that bone, but I'll let it sit for a bit. Oh, you can do this, says Cock Till You Drop. Thank you very much. I hope that I can. I really do. So I'm going to go into just this nearest cave right here in hopes that I get a little bit of iron ore. Because just one piece of iron gear makes such a huge difference to your survivability. Oh, there's a guy in here. It makes such a huge difference to your survivability. And literally, all you got to do is get that first piece. And now you can survive a trident drown, you know, and like live to tell the tale, right? So if we get some iron, hopefully more than 3, we'll be able to do something with that. I think iron boots aren't going to count as our first piece of iron armor. I think it's got to be a chest plate or something like that. So we've got 1 iron there. We've got, yeah, we can make boots. We can literally just make boots, which are just, they're not as useful as you want them to be. That much is for sure. So this is a dripstone cave, which means I'll find more copper here, not more iron. And I see iron, so let's set our water and let's take it all the way down, I guess. It's dangerous to go into a big hole, don't ask me how I know. But in this case, the benefits are pretty high. And is that a lava pit or is that a single lava source? It's a single lava source. And now it's up, but that's fine. So we're just gonna mine this iron, grab it real quick, get right out, make a chest plate. Because there's no trident drowns in a cave or anything, so I'm not gonna die immediately. But still, I might die quickly. More quickly than I would like, that's for sure. So, yeah, okay, what do we got going on around here? We got some spooky, scary zombies and some iron. Anything but the iron? Yeah, I think we're good. I think that's probably all of the... we're at a really good lair for iron right now, chat. 32 is a good spot to be. But if it's not converting into anything, we don't need to push it. I'm going to grab some dripstone just because we're here and I'm going to want a lava farm at some point later, right? And then we're just going to take one last peek around. You know, if the iron's not obvious, I don't need to keep going for it. Also, thank you, Sarah Steedley, for becoming the 408th channel member. A sad update, because we are doing a potato juice stream at 450. The amount that has been counted has gone is slightly wrong on YouTube right now. We lost like a half dozen members recently, maybe a full dozen, I think. We went just below 400, very depressing. But also, thank you to everyone who joins for these streams and makes me want to do more of it. So currently on day 71 of my hardcore population world, probably will die in the end, says NFeeble. You know, even if there's a chance of you dying in the end, isn't the story of, you know, if you can make it out of that alive, it will be such a cool one that I think it's totally worth it anyway. So, good luck. Good luck is all I'll say, I guess. So I'm going to mine some stone, because I don't think I picked up enough earlier. I'm going to avoid that creeper, or use the creeper for a little bit of stone. Wasn't very much stone. I feel like they updated it to make Bedrock drop 100% of the blocks, just like Java. But I feel like now, having just seen that creeper, that must have been a dream. And that's making me realize my dreams are a bit too Minecrafty. Anyway, so now I've got my wood. I've got my stone. Let's put them together and make a furnace. Yeah, love me one of these. So, using one of these, I can now make all of that iron up that I want to. And then I can start taking on the risks, which I am going to have to. But again, the biggest risk I want to take on is going to be a woodland mansion. And the easiest way to go there is I need a bunch of bone or a bunch of sugarcane. Or realistically, a bunch of both. And so that's what I'm going to stay up a little late tonight. Find a few skeletons. Wait, where's the sun? I can't see the sun, so it must be late. Find a few skeletons, live a good life. It'll be great. So let's put our coal in there, and then we'll fuel the rest of something else later. Because I can make an axe as well now, which I think will be useful, given that you just need wood in these challenges. Just Kane, if you don't want to do jury duty, just tell them you're developing a bias. They'll never have you back. To imprison a relative, mess me up. Never have to do... You know you don't have... Yeah, you specifically, at least in the UK, it works differently than most countries, I imagine. They get... they give you a bunch of names, and they say if you know any of these people, you cannot serve on this jury. So it's vital you let us know now, because, you know, if we discover midway through the case, it wastes a lot of time for everyone, basically, is what they said. I'm going to use the worst shovel. No, actually, do I want... I think Unbreaking to Fortune 2 is a worse shovel, unless I'm looking for flint, which I might be later, actually. So I'll keep this shovel around for now, and I'll use the entirety of the gold shovel, picking up some sand, just because I'm going past a pile of it, and this always comes up later, so, like, pick up the sand now while it's still valuable, or still easy, if we're coming past it anyway, you know? And because we're waiting for nighttime anyway, we're not going to be concerned about the fact that darkness is coming. I have a bed to... Oh, I guess I should go get that iron chestplate on, though. Just as a slight reduction of damage from all the stuff that's about to happen. And, yeah, let's just go. Let's go back. Let's put on a chestplate. Let's get an axe, maybe. And, well, actually, we'll make the axe first so I can fuel the furnace. Nah, I can find coal somewhere else. Or I could fill... I should have filled this bucket up with lava. Was a mistake not to. But I'll be just fine for now. I imagine Jessup means they testified against their family member, not on their jury. Oh! Yeah, that makes way more sense. I was like, you really specifically... They ask many times to prevent you doing the thing that I was saying. But it makes sense that you were not doing the thing that I was saying. Because that would be, you know, again, that's the whole thing they're trying to prevent right there. Also, shields do not activate quick enough. I am repeatedly mad at this exact same fact. They just don't activate quickly like you expect them to. I'm gonna have to make myself another... So I'm gonna grab... Oh, there's a bucket in here. I didn't need to craft one after all. What a lucky seed this has turned out to be. I'm going to eat some food. Then I'm going to regret my life decisions for not having a bundle this early. And then, also, I see a creeper out there. I hope the creeper doesn't see me. Okay, that's fine. Everything's good. Ooh, it's very spooky right now. So, yeah, the 1 out of 10 target thing is... Yeah, it's a thing that YouTube has set up. It's super chat targets. I figured I'd see what's happening with it. And I think it'll tell you what the target is if you hit it. Tell me if so. But I figured just for fun, if there's 10 super chats, but I feel like it's a bad thing to incentivize super chats when you specifically don't want... Oh, also, there's some armor. That'll keep me alive for a bad creeper explosion. If I can... Oh, come on, just stay away. I'm just looking for skeletons right now. So I'll drop that, pick this up, drop that, pick this up, make a bundle real quick, and then just start storing the dumb stuff in the bundle. Like, just, there we go. Just don't need you right now. Might need you in the future. So in the bundle you go. I love that there's a place for this stuff now rather than on the floor. But now we just, we have to kill skeletons as quickly as possible. Ideally staying as well eaten as possible. Okay, so whip one of these back, and then do some criticals. Never works as well as you want. Kill this guy, because he maybe will give me some armor. If he gives me a chest plate, then I'll make leggings instead. He didn't give me anything. And then let's go grab our... I think our furnace is going to run out, actually. So yeah, there's the universal rule of Minecraft has struck again. If you are looking for a hostile mob, you will not find it. And so I was looking very specifically for skeletons. I have found only zombies and creepers, which, you know, usually is a good thing. So I'll take the good luck today. But I also have to concede, like, no matter how much you want things in Minecraft, it doesn't seem to change your odds of actually getting them. I love bundles. They're really useful, but not OP. Yeah, I would say they feel explicitly underpowered, but they're still useful, and that's what I like about them. It's really hard to find... Like, making something good because it's overpowered is really easy. If it's so powerful, people will just gravitate towards using it, right? Making something that is specifically not even that good, but people want to use anyway... Now that takes skill. That takes game design talent, if you ask me, which they clearly have on the Minecraft team. Some people say they don't. You know, I can imagine there are some people who are, you know, more and less talented as you move through the ranks of it. Which was kind of the point I was raising in today's video. About, like, yeah, Mojang keeps shuffling around their leadership and saying, look what a great job we're doing. But it's like, no. Well, clearly you have some people, like, who join and leave the team at different times. But you have... I think it's amazingly clear that some people who work on Mojang are talented and some people are... you know, and those are the people... Also, where did I get a wooden hoe from? Why do I have a wooden hoe? Where did I get it from? I don't know the answers to those questions. I'm not sure if I ever will. So I'll put one piece of wood in there after. I guess 2 pieces of wood? Or 2 sticks should do the job after that. Maybe it's 2 sticks. That sounds right. And then we can now make ourselves a iron axe. And then we can start chopping down some real wood. And then we can just leave this biome behind. If we don't have any real challenge-based reasons to be here. And we need a lot more sugarcane before we can do anything anyway. So let's just accept that it is how it is. So here is my iron axe. And now we get a full set of tools, chat. Look at this. I have a perfected... inventory layout already. It's day 2. I'm 2% of the way through this. And I feel like I can make improvements, sure. But I'm feeling pretty good about where we are. So, I advise against eating lobster rolls and jet skis. Sound like a choking hazard. I feel like it's a safe place to eat them. I could be very wrong. Next time drown the zombie, it'll drop all the armor without damaging it. Is that bug still in Bedrock? I'm amazed at some of the things where I'm like, I see something that's obviously broken, and I'm like, I don't even have to think about this. In the next couple of updates, this will be fixed. Because it's weird, because if Mojang lets a bug exist for too long, it seems like intended behavior. And so people are right to be mad if it gets removed. Whereas if, you know, the moment a bug becomes popular, they fix it. They're clearly saying, yeah, the moment we know that Minecraft is broken, we make the efforts to fix it. That's the whole thing we do as a studio. I don't know, I think it's a really interesting area for this stuff. Speaking of stuff, Sarah Steedley!
Watching one of your live streams live for the first time in a long time.
Thank you!
Here's your toy cat tax.
I'm so glad that you could make it, Sarah Steedley. Happy Halloween! I've been looking forward to this all day. Honestly, that's the big thing that happens to me now, is again, all the stuff I'm mentioning, like just all the, I have a day of dreariness where I'm like, yep, can't wait till I'm home and I can, you know, do this or talk about this in Minecraft. And I'm so glad that you could join me for this. Because again, I think just on a time level, just on the number of hours in the day, you know, plus setting up, winding down a stream, I think just doing 100 days, it's hard to pull off, but it's especially hard right now. But I still figured it'd be worth a shot, and I'm glad, Sarah, that you can make it to the stream. So day 2, I think we just head far away. I want to find an ocean monument. I want to find a woodland mansion. I want to find an ancient city. I could probably find an ancient city down there. Should we go strip mining? Like, it's a bad early thing. You know, no, let's not. Let's go pick up some of the weirder resources that you can't find while strip mining, like coal. So let's use whichever block we have the least use for. I would say dirt. And let's pick up some coal and maybe, you know, the stuff that we would want before we go on a mining trip. And maybe we can skip the mining trip till after we've defeated, say, Woodland Mansion. Because I love when you start a mining trip already with a diamond pickaxe. Using the diamond pickaxe to get you your diamonds is the elite way of living. And it's what I am intending to do today. Dev's scared into making new Minecraft content because of the new bugs they need to fix. Isn't that a universal truth that we love making things as a species so much more than we love fixing things? It is wild how true that is. I kind of felt it today, this morning, chat. I had to make a quick revision on the intro to the video. It took half an hour, and, you know, a part of me's thinking the whole time, like, well, if the editor didn't complain about this, then maybe it doesn't actually need to be fixed. But, like, I'm watching it, and it's like, well, it's not what I want, so I'm going to have to do this. It sucked spending half an hour on that, whereas spending, I spent, like, an hour last night playing around Legacy Forge. It was such a delight. Making a new thing. Playing right now, starting a new world, so much fun. If I'm, like, specifically just trying to finish something up, do something... Yeah, there's a balance in the world, and it always seems to be against that. Enjoy the Zombies video. Tip if you want to play some better games. Thank you, Cameron Van Connaught. I know I'm the weird one for this, but I don't really enjoy zombies as a multiplayer game. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm not. My shield isn't out for some forsaken reason. Oh, stop it! I have no. Chat, the game, this can't stop swimming bug just happened there, and I can't believe I managed to survive 2 hits. If I didn't have armor, I would just be dead. I would have just died right there, and that is kind of brutal, but very true. So we have 2 gold blocks right now. I think we're gonna pick up a third. Nah, but we do get 2 obsidian and some great. Oh wow, look at that helmet. I'd be a fool not to take it, and an even better shovel than what I have right now. A sword that I'm not going to take. A golden apple I am going to take. In fact, if I leave this golden apple in my inventory at all times, I can't. But if I leave it close by, it might save my life one day. So this protection-free hat. Oh, in fact, that's why I took so little damage. I was like, 3 hearts? I have protection-free. This specific armor combination right here saved my life. And I'm grateful, but also, you know, that was a slip-up. I shouldn't be having moments like that if I can avoid it. So I'm going to put on the boots as well, just to slowly increment the amount of stuff that I have on. And we don't have a diamond pickaxe, so there's nothing else we can take from here. But actually, we're 2 obsidian short of being able to do something with this, and we've got 1 lava. So if we could find a second lava anywhere nearby here, we could just go straight to the Nether, which is, I know it seems dangerous, but it's always such a good boost to your world when you can do that early. In fact, I won't, what I'll do is I'll take the lava from here in case we have a similar situation. A lava bucket's just a very good tool to have, right? Ooh, nice custom toy cat, looking scary. Thank you! I like to believe that I am the spookiest streamer right now, and I hope that you're all in agreement. JoseOS, I finished the project of flattening an entire biome in my survival world. Next plan is building a lot of nostalgic things there. Do share pictures on RIBX Toycat. I love seeing people's survival progress there. It's, you know, I used to say, like, please share me a realm review, but it's, like, so tricky to, like, see around so many people's worlds. So it's been cool to, like, be like, okay, if you have something that you want to show in a picture, rather than it's easier to share that than a whole world, right? So that's why I've been advising. And it's been cool to see things. Indeed, if you want to go see other people's cool builds, there's a fair few of them on the IBX Toycat subreddit. So what's going on in this cave? Nothing for me. There's no reason to be here. Let's just get straight out there. And let's start thinking about where we're going to sleep for the night. I didn't bring a bed with me. Amateur mistake. And so, as nighttime approaches, I should be looking at every sheep with a slightly devious look in my eye. Although I need more bundles, so if we get some string, wouldn't be so disastrous, would it? Oh no, we've hit the dreaded forest biome. As this is a Minecraft problem. One of my least favorite things is when you run across one of these. I saw someone else criticize it recently, and I felt so justified. Like, okay, it's not just me being picky. It's just endless forest with a tiny cherry grove on the other side of it. But that'll have to do, I guess. Ideally, we'd find a mansion or something in this. Or we could go underground if it gets dark. But, yeah, I'm not loving that either. Let's turn up our render distance temporarily. Let's go to render distance. Just turn it up a few chunks. And see if we can maybe see a little bit more in either of these directions to sway me towards that way or towards this way. It does make the stream drop a few frames when we do this, so I don't take the step lightly. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at my game. So we're playing a PowerPoint presentation together. Yeah, that way's got to be the way, not that way. We're just going to go from Cherry Grove to Cherry Grove biome today, but hopefully with a purpose in our mind. And again, hopefully this experience will remind me why I should take a bed with me when I leave a village. But if we get some bones along the way, then it might actually end up being a good thing. Also, just for fun, just for future me's problem, let's light some of this on fire. I've got a spare flint and steel I need to use up anyway, and so let's just light some of that on. I think it'll be funny. I think future me will find it very hilarious when there's an entire burned down forest. And given the honest, actually, I'm saying that out loud, but like, who cares about their dark oak forests? Who would have any problems if they went missing? Nope, no mansions. You know what happened last time, says Chase Jimmy. Exactly, I think I need to conquer my demons, and I need to just defeat a woodland mansion early on. Otherwise, I'll be living in fear the entire time. I need to reclaim. I need to reclaim this for myself. My medieval city build is now on the IBX Toycat subreddit. Hey, awesome! I'll take a peek at it. I don't know if I've seen it, Time Warper. Yeah, it's kind of cool too, because like it's, you know how algorithms work now? It'll just randomly like, so I'm subscribed to my own subreddit, but I'll just randomly be scrolling my homepage and it's like, look at this guy's Minecraft build, and I won't know it's my own subreddit, and I'll just be like, this is really cool, and we're like, oh yeah, this is someone who watches the videos, even cooler. So there's a big ocean to cross here. I mean, it's a medium ocean really. But there's a big body of water that needs to be crossed. And so let's do that right now. I'm going to make a pink boat, and you can't stop me. Let's go. Riding on a boat, having a great time. It is going great, and I'm not going to die. Lava bucket for burning down the mansion. Honestly, I think that is the move. If I want to be 100% certain. Did you know sprinting uses more hunger than sprinting and jumping? That can't be true, someone. That literally, like, I don't believe that. That's what makes it such a good fact if it's true. But it's such a fake-sounding fact that I don't believe you right now. So you gotta find a nice middle ground between those two, in my opinion. So yeah, I want to go into the first. Right now, I'm looking for the first ruined portal I find, or for the first woodland mansion I can get my hands on. Chat, that woodland mansion has taken away my dignity, and so I'm going to take away its dignity, you know? I think it's how life works. Eye for an eye. Let's make the whole world blind, shall we? So right now, I'm doing pretty decently on sugarcane too, which is a requirement if you want to get a map of any type. Break the boat, pick it up, grab all of these, and ideally kill a spider so we can make a second bundle just for, like, wood stuff. Always find that works out pretty good. Oh, well, there's a lava pit. Should we just go to the nether? It doesn't solve a lot of problems, but it solves some problems. Okay, bones. More bones. Yeah, these skeletons are nicely spaced too. Ouch. These skeletons look nicely spaced. Okay, he got me a little too early there. Oh, and that's a creeper. So I've now got myself 7 bones and 52 sugarcane. Very close to the amount we need. Like, I could probably call it quits now, but I shan't. Oh, there's a ruined portal right nearby. The game is asking me to build a portal here, and I think I should just oblige. Oh, actually, no, it's going to be messy if I do it here because of the crying obsidian. I think I should specifically not oblige. I really want to find a looting sword. It's like the dream when you're doing one of these things. And we have not been that lucky, but I was looking for one of you, so that's kind of lucky. Not very lucky to find you. Yeah, okay. Very unlucky situation in general. I think I'm going to take the gold block and get out of here. I want to go straight to the nether, and I could do it. I know I can. But I need to deal with nighttime. Or at least I need to have a way to deal with nighttime. Rather than wasting my whole day in the nether. Especially if there's this many mobs around. It just doesn't seem very sustainable. Fill in that hole, you monster, says not Jacko-Wacko. I think on a multiplayer world, you've definitely got to fill in the creeper hole. But just like how you should clean if you've got guests coming around, but you don't need to clean if it's just yourself. I feel like a similar thing applies here. I'm not going to clean my world. Okay. Oh, we need redstone actually. So, yeah, this has been a really handy little journey for a few reasons. Perfect. So I need to pick that stuff up without the creeper going and getting it. Ideally, okay. Can you light creepers? No, you can't. That's just a creative thing. Okay, that works though. I just need to free up a space in my inventory for the redstone. We'll do this, I guess. No, there we go. Got the redstone. And we can pick up more. Like, I don't think we need much redstone in our world, but we do literally just have a witch here. So there we go. Just in case, I'm now ready. I can go to the next village I find, and I'll be ready to get straight up to a woodland mansion, chat. Are you ready for a woodland mansion? Are we prepared? Okay. Don't hit me back too hard. There's a creeper behind me. Thank you. Ooh, no village. Yeah, I was kind of relying on the village the whole way, if I'm being honest. I could try, you know, disastrously I could try. Oh, actually over there's a village. What I could also do if I wanted to is I could, you know, actually then, I think we should make a portal at the village, ideally. Or there's another village all the way over there that I missed. But so we'll go to this village here, and we'll make that like our first entry point to the Nether. I want to eventually come back to World Origin, so I want to set that up and everything. But oh, it's so beautiful with this render distance, by the way. Just isn't it just? I think I might want more bones later. You never know until you need it. So let's go on a final. Yeah, this was a very successful night. One of the biggest things about hunting in the night is if you stay in an area, you run across the same mobs multiple times. If you're just going in a beeline somewhere, it's so much easier to kill a mob here, kill a mob there. You know, like living nomadically is the way to do it with killing hostile mobs. I've got to say, that is what I'll take from this one. So I'm ready to go find a mansion now, chat. I'm feeling really nervous about it. I'm feeling a little bit emotionally, like, you know, do I need to? How about I just don't? What if I play it safe and build another crafting table house? You know, that's what my brain is telling me. But like I was saying earlier, I'm going to push past my discomfort. I'm going to do my best. And hopefully I am rewarded and not punished. But who knows for sure. We'll find out when we make it there in one or more pieces. Oh, have you stolen NASA's supercomputer for that render distance? Yeah, you'd be surprised how little of a graphics card you need to get the highest render distance. Actually, I don't know how much a 4080 costs now. Back in I have this. There's this thing. You know how like you'll hear old people being like, a Mars bar cost 5p back in my day, and so I still picture it as 5p. 50p is too much to pay for a Mars bar. You know, you have people saying stuff like that. My version of that is computer parts. Like, I think you can build a good, like a gaming PC for like £500. And I doubt that that's factually true now. Like, I feel like the highest end graphics card used to be like 600 quid. But I bet it's nowhere near that price. Same thing happens with a lot of things, like flights. You know, I used to have a price where I'm like, oh, that would be ridiculous. If it was like the perfect airline on the perfect route, I still wouldn't do it. And now it's like, yeah, if you want to fly the worst airline on the worst day, that's the price. Yeah, make it work, buddy. Like, I think there's some, like, nowadays we're seeing, like, the deflationary, you know, they're, like, coming down on that. Because, like, a lot of things, it's quite dynamically priced, but yeah. Toykat's type person to have just stone tools and stay as ready to fight the warden. I am not LC. I would like to remind you, I'm doing just great. And I have an average survival in hardcore time of about 20 days right now. So I think I'm doing... As soon as we make it past 20 days, we'll be guaranteed to make it all the way, right? That's how that one works, I'm pretty sure. So we made it to the village just before sunrise. I'm going to make sure I sleep in a bed, chat. Because, okay, hear me out, right? In my hardcore world, I'm so far from World Origin, I want to make sure I respawn here. This is a very important thing. So we're going to sleep through the night. Actually, wait, let's not. Because, maybe phantoms? I think phantoms are really handy for so many reasons. but I hate having to wait 3 days for them. Let's do our 3-day wait today, though. So grab the saddle, grab these, and we do have a chest plate. So I think we're... Oh, and there's a pig farm here. Yeah, this is a nice spot, honestly. It's a village with a view. It's not the world's best view, but it's got a big ocean here. Oh man, you can tell this is a big ocean because I have 85 chunks of render distance, and I can't see the other side, chat. I cannot see the other side of this ocean. Oh, that is intimidating. That is very intimidating. I think I can see a shipwreck all the way over there, maybe. But also, he just kicked a child out of the bed. Very rude. You know, the child is rude for being in that bed that he knew I wanted to sleep in. He could have picked any bed, but he chooses the inconvenient one for me. So we're going to see if any villagers have any good books for trade. Loyalty. Definitely not buying that from a villager who will leave me at the first opportunity. Yeah, that's why we lock them in cages. It's not because they're the mean ones, not us, is what I'm saying. Now we're just going to... I don't think I want to fully settle down here. I think I just want to say that I had been here, and I also want to do some organization. So we'll make a bundle. We'll throw the bundle on the ground. No, wait. Well, let's start like really getting aggressive with our bundle organization. Like, yeah, the cherry logs, not that essential. The leather feels really essential, but isn't. Until we get like decent... until we have like a decent chest system, a lot of this stuff just doesn't need to be where it is. But what does need to be where it is this sugarcane. I am ready to go get me some Woodland Mansion. Should we travel in the overworld or the Nev? I guess we should travel through the overworld. If we can do the Never, I guess we will do the Never. Okay, so here's what we're going to do, chat. I'm going to get all off the... Is 33 enough? Yeah, 33 is enough. I'm going to get all of the sugarcane that I need. In fact, wait, while I'm doing this, I should be running my furnace. Let's kill 2 birds with 1 scone here. Let's throw it in, and now we can feel a little bit less wasteful, because I am going to need a lot of glass panes and a lot of paper, and I'm going to use both of these together. Did you take a bed? Yeah, I'm going to make sure I take a bed this time, Denmark. But thank you for reminding me. Is defeating an ocean monument just killing all 3 Elder Guardians? Yeah, I would say that's what it is. If I was defining defeat an ocean monument, it would be that. Which is why having Aqua Affinity... No, Aqua Affinity is mining, isn't it? It's not going to be useful in an ocean monument, given how mining works there. I guess TNT would be more useful, weirdly enough. So this is how much sugarcane I have. I'm short by 4 or 5, which is perfect, because it looks like we have just the spot to find that over here. Easy peasy. Oh, even more. Just in case I got my calculations a little bit more wrong. Oh, wow, a pink sheep, chat. Look at that. A pink sheep just naturally spawned in my world. Do you know what the odds of that are? Literally everyone knows the odds of that, but still, it's fun that we found it. Bundle in a bundle and bundle to bundle more bundles. Yeah, that's what I probably should have done my extra string. Rather than putting the string in a bundle, I should take the string out of the bundle and then rebundle the string into another bundle, except I need the lever, also found in here. So we'll make another bundle, and then we'll just store that bundle in here, just so later it makes some more sense. Then we're going to color the bundles. I think blue and yellow are the easy colors. Or red. Red works just great too. Is this a fast horse, do you think? Oh, this is a very fast horse. And he loves me already. Can you jump? Yes, he can. So we'll grab... Oh, and in fact, if we got one of these biomes right here, a meadow, flowery meadow. Let's just take the meadow, turn this into magenta, turn this into red, and now we've got a magenta bundle and a red bundle. I think this should be the red bundle, logically, and this can be the magenta bundle. Easy enough, and look at that. Inventory, perfectly organized. Now we... Oh, okay, so he's not actually that fast. It's faster than walking, faster than running, maybe, but not faster than horsing. So, yeah, what's up, guys? I'm at work, finishing credentialing early, so I have some free time. I'm glad you're excited, Ad and Sony. I think it's going to go great today. I think this is going to be a easy peasy stream. We'll get to the end of it and say, wow, Toycat, you could have done so much more. And I'll say, yeah, I think that's my one regret today, is not doing more with my life.
I developed a tactic for the Underdark that totally works. I brought 30 cows down with me. So long as you are surrounded, you will never trigger the sensors before the cows.
Assuming you mean the Deep Dark, that is the most insane strategy I've ever heard, and yet I think it's the coolest one I think I've ever heard too. That is beautiful, and I love your gumption. That's the way it should be done, clearly. So we're gonna make this all into paper, wild as that seems right now, and then we're gonna make a cartography table, and we're gonna hope that there's some space in the village for a cartographer. I assume there has to be. Yeah, there we go. Cartographer's been found. Then we'll go to our furnace on the hill. And we've got a good 19 glass. It's not all the way to a map yet, but it's a good bit of the way. And then we'll sell him some paper. Paper. And now we just need to sell him glass, which I can do in decent quantities. Okay, I think this is happening now, chat. So all we need is the compass, and then we can buy an Ocean Explorer map already. I find these are the least useful. Be honest with me, chat. Has anyone ever needed one of these? Like, they're fun. I think I've used it when I was trying to fight like dozens of them, because I had to fight over and over again to find the tie trim. But otherwise, I don't know. Obtain every color of bundle plus uncolored. It's a fun goal, and you better believe it is my goal. Oh, man. The amount of spiders on me makes me feel very weird when I look at myself. But, you know, it's okay. It's Halloween, after all. So I've got everything I need besides my compass. And the compass is a bit of a weird one to craft, right? Because it's... compass. It's 4 iron. So I don't actually have the iron right now. That is the limiting factor on what I can do. And I'm going to be very careful when I... You know, let's kill the golem. I'm not committed to staying in this village forever. So if we just kill the golem, that'd be fine, right? Like, if I get a trial chamber map here, maybe. But even then, I don't think I need a trial chamber map. Let's kill the golem. I'm sorry. You've been found to be surplus to requirement. And so, you're not going to be around for much longer. If you have a complaint, feel free to take it up with our complaints department. They can be found by reaching the number, which has precisely one guy staffing it, and it's the employee who's been bad this week. Anyone else realize that? That, like, I mean, I'm sure every company in the world realizes it, and that's why it is so bad. But, like, the amount of money companies put into, like, letting you complain or cancel, there's no reason for them to ever improve those services, right? No one's ever going to be like, oh yeah, well I went to complain, and I got immediately through, and so, you know what, now I don't hate that company. It's like, you're already mad, why are we going to make your process more efficient, right? I think this is why I'm always talking about, like, aligned incentives in life. It's like, what if we could make it... I think this is the thing that's so interesting about the legal system, right? Is just how, so I can't burn these guys alive. Very sad day for me. Is we go through so much work to, like, make sure, you know, like, you don't have any malaligned incentives with that of the general public and all the rest of the people there. So there's my compass. I definitely can't stay in this village now, but you know, it's a poor place to start a house, all things considered. You know, this isn't a community. It's not a place you feel like raising your family. It's a place hello. I'm here to sell you these. And here we go. I can now... Wait. I can't get a Woodland Explorer map. It's more expensive. And so I'm 2 emeralds short. I'll be back with you shortly. In that time, I'm going to mine this guy's house to turn it into a furnace. How much cobblestone do I have? I've got enough now. And we have some extra, like... I think we have some extra stuff running anyway, right? So let's just throw that down. I've got an extra piece of coal here. I've got some extra some of those. And then we'll find a Fletcher villager and sell him a bunch of sticks, maybe? Nah, I don't think we need to do that. Although if I sell a Fletcher a bunch of sticks, I can get arrows. But if I go to a trial chamber, I'll get arrows anyway. But if if I'm going to a Woodland mansion before a trial chamber, I need arrows. So let's turn our wood into arrows the way that I know best, and that is to sell them to a man, a slightly dodgy man, in the village. Let's do it. So we'll mine 12 of these. That should be good. That's enough for a fletching table, and then also some other stuff.
I don't think bringing blue sheep to the mansion will be 100% effective because they only do so when not in combat, but it would give you time to close the distance to kill.
I think it's a hilarious idea, but you're right, 100% not a viable idea to bring a blue sheep with me. You've got to admit it would be funny though, and that's the most important bit in my mind. So there's my flint. I'm going to use that flint to make a fletching table or two. And I can put the rest back in there, plus the salmon, plus everything else. Now we just need to find another villager who can be my magical fletcher. I think that should be easy enough to do. And also we need to make sure we take a bed with us. So I'm going to move this person's bed with me into the center of the village. And then we'll find a new villager of the right type tomorrow. So yeah, we are now officially 4% done. Wait, let me do this in the weirdest way possible. We're 4% done, chat. Look, I've got creepy hands. And so as a result of that, I think that this is the most successful run. I mean, like 4% is basically finished, right? That's why I can say that I've basically done. You know, actually, there aren't many things I only get to 4% on. Like, I feel like 4% is you don't even feel like you've started yet. But I'm trying not to say that out loud, because if I admit that out loud, then I'll feel like I really haven't achieved as much as I perhaps should have. And that's not what I want to believe. So that is enough, probably plus this, to then finally get the extra stuff we need, and then we'll deal with the rest of the guy and the stuff later. So give me some emeralds in exchange for my numerous glass panes. Mr. Cartographer. 1, 2. Okay, in fact, we got it right now. So there's our Fletcher. So Woodland Explorer map, unlocked. It's the first place I'm going, chat. If you thought I was being sarcastic, you thought incorrectly. We're going to put those down. And then we're going to make a ton of sticks. Seriously, all the sticks. And we're going to sell them 1, 2, 3. By the way, speaking of 1, 2, 3, I think you should bring a dozen blue sheep with you. But don't stand alone laughing. Go for the kill. You know me too well, Jessup. You know me too well. I think I'm gonna buy 48 arrows and maybe a bow later. No, I think we want the bow now. So we'll buy 32 arrows. We don't need to buy a bow. We can get some string on the way, right? 48 arrows, and then we'll get enough to sell for a bow. So we need 8 pieces of wood. You can get that entirely from destroying people's houses. You'll be pleased to know. So 8 pieces of wood. Very, very, very easy. In fact, when there's a house like this nearby, it's especially easy. And then we just go right back to the guy and say, here's some wood. I would like if you gave me a bow. So, yeah, a bow for 2 emeralds is not a good deal, chat. It kind of hurts to do, doesn't it? But I think right now, I'm trying to conquer my demons. This is the weapon that's going to allow me to do that. And the extra arrows might just be icing on the cake. Although, should I just get a few more? Maybe. No. What do you reckon? 51 arrows for a Woodland mansion? It feels like undercounting. But I'll hope that I'm feeling incorrectly. You know, sometimes you feel wrong. So which way are we? Okay, north is south. North is negative Z. So if we're going south, we're going positive Z. So we're going this way. And then that's south. So if this is north, we're going south and then we're going that way. So positive Z, negative X. I think I am going to go through the nether. If I can get... Although I don't think I'd come out on the other side of the nether. So I would like to go through the nether. But it's not my first... I don't think I can do it that way, sadly. But we can make a magenta bed. Just, again, sleeping in white beds is for peasants. It is a widely accepted fact. And, yeah, this is the way to go. I don't know how far. I would suspect potentially very far. But I think there's a distance where you drop off the side of a map. I don't know what the distance is, but it feels like it's not that far. Hardcore difficulty, need more arrows. Yeah, when you say it like that, I can buy arrows anywhere I like, though. I can find arrows. I think my bow will be a throughput limiter too, so we'll do great. I'm gonna mine some iron if it's literally here, even if it's one piece. In fact, if it is one piece, that means we should just like put it away for now. And we'll also put our furnaces away. And yeah, if we do find an ocean monument on the way to where we're going, we could use that, I guess. It feels weird to go off on an adventure like this, chat. Okay, so north would be -Z, west is this way thing. Every time because I like treasure chests. Oh yeah, I gave up on treasure chests because the reward is not worth the mental insanity. But finding a woodland mansion is. It's so rare I fight a woodland mansion in survival, and it's so rare that I start that quest on day 4. But again, I'm coming out of this one successfully. Mansion's gonna give PTSD. No, I tell you what, let's not just conquer the mansion. Let's make the mansion into my home, chat. I want to finish today, and I want to have a mansion not just defeated, but so defeated that I've got like a wheat farm hanging out in there. I want it so defeated I've got my enchanting room ready to be built, and some cows coming in. That is my vision. That is what we are aiming for, and it is what we shall achieve. Just you mark my words. So I'm gonna get out the boat. I think there's a big campaign for that right now, right? In the US. And then we're going to go roll along. That's my highest quality shows I've made so far. Nothing but greatness from me, I can tell you. And then let's go down here, and there's a chest with a bunch of gold nuggets and a treasure map. Okay, I'm sorry to do this. I just said these drive me insane, and that's still factually accurate. But here is a treasure map. So if I'm in the top right of this one, I'm actually going the right direction for both maps. And I should be able to test that I'm going the right direction for the left map with the right map. So there's something to that. Speaking of something to that, thank you, Lewis Ewald. Where's your horse? Whoops. Les, where was this information? You're a couple minutes late to the super chat. Also, I can't judge. My last hardcore base was a stronghold. Oh, that's such a cool place to make a base, cat. I love that one. Chat donations are so funny. Imagine someone gave you $5 and said, "Where is your horse in real life?" You would look at them a little funny. I'll concede. You might give them the side eye. You know what, chat? One person when I did meet them in real life, they gave me $10. And it was a bit weird, but then I thought, wait, no, this is just as fun as it is on the internet. And so, I think usually when you meet people in real life that you know from the internet, they're meant to give you something. If you ever see me and you're worried like, ooh, but is he gonna like this one? Also, am I going the right direction? There's a chance I've got it horribly wrong, chat. You know, actually, you know, while you're here, Ad and Sony, tell me, am I right? You've done this enough times. No, it's so rare you go this far, right? I think I'm gonna go to the pillager outpost is just a good source of a bottle, so I think I'm gonna take it. I'm also gonna take this iron, because I still need leggings. And I think having them versus not is gonna be a difference maker in this one. So throw the iron in here. Should we put the iron ingots in there too? Sure. Okay, so I'm also gonna. I need a lot of coal, it seems, and so we'll pick it up if we run past some, because having torches seems great. Everything else seems great. I asked if you needed the saddle. Says DJ Green 630. You know what? I've made many mistakes in my day, but that wasn't one of them. I didn't like that saddle. I'm gonna take a saddle from the Woodland Mansion or from a raid. And that's going to be my challenge. So, you can be president of the Woodland Mansions, says Lego Show TV. You know, I am president of the Woodland Mansion. I have declared it, and now it is so. So this is a pillager outpost. There is a guy right there. If I just shoot him, and specifically him and no one else, he'll come towards me, and my life gets... Oh, that's not the right guy. We want to shoot specifically just the right guy. Okay, no, that guy. That guy over there. I'm trying to... There we go, we got it. So this guy has an enchanted crossbow. But I just want to kill the guy with the bottle and then get out of there. So that seems easy enough, actually. Oh, actually, I don't have a shield. I don't have a shield, chat. Oh, I don't have a shield. If only there was a way I could have a shield. I think I just go for it. I think I just... It's one guy. Go. Did I get a bottle? I got a bottle. Throw it in my little loot bundle. And I got a banner. Throw it in my little loot bundle. And, yeah, I got a good reminder. Actually, let's add some insult to this injury, chat. I think, you know, a part of me wants to just savor the victory. Another part of me wants to say, no, it is not enough that I win. They must be destroyed. Just, these guys know the guys who live in the Woodland mansions, you know? I know they're part of the same crew. I know they've got some relatives, and this was a poor idea. Whoopsie. Okay, let's light a few more fires, poison the well a little more, and then keep heading in this direction. Move the pillager outpost inside the Woodland mansion. That's the only way to truly beat the villagers, to give them their outpost back. I like that as a way of thinking. Speaking of way of thinking, this terrain here kind of looks like the map, but I think I might be going the wrong way. Why does the treasure map look a little bit like Diego Garcia? It's Minecraft. Okay, no, we're going the right way. We know we're going the right way. And if we're going right and going left, that must be south. So we got this, chat. We got this. Love how he still doesn't hold the shield as his inventory after running in front of every single pillager. I mean, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Stay safe? That seems ridiculous. Someone poisoned the water hole. So Kat, what's the craziest thing you've found with your survival challenges? I love survival challenges because of how they get you to explore a world like this. But, yeah, I don't know what the craziest individual thing is. I think the cool thing about naturally playing survival like this, like I used to make seed videos when I found something wild in a normal survival run. Positive Z is south, bro. You know, I know that mathematically, but I'm looking right now. And it's, you know, I wasn't getting any feedback. It's rare you have to go this far for a treasure map, because there's usually treasure all over your world. So I just kind of assumed. Did I get my bed? I did. Day 5, let's go. 5% done now, chat. 5% is finished. And I do have a little bit of existential dread inside of myself. Like, can I really keep this one going? But, you know, I'll drown out that existential dread. And I'll say, I'll probably be fine. I am going to, okay, I am gonna, oh, okay. Gonna quickly just check on the last video I made. There we go. People seem to be enjoying it, which is good. Yeah, the craziest thing Toy Gets ever found on stream was when he found someone to give him $250 to name a stream in 15 minutes. Oh, yeah. I love doing silly stream experiments, Ad and Sony. Pay-to-win streams seem to... It's kind of like what we're saying with, like... The pay-to-win streams is where you get the weirdest human behavior that you wouldn't get in real life, and I find that to be beautiful. Speaking of beautiful, thank you, Jessup Kane. Went to Dallas for villager rescue. I lost my long boy on the trip. On the way to the airport, it was solely my trip. I thought I left it at home. I was wrong. No, Jessup! Oh. No. Also, Cat Beanie, thank you for the £5 tip. Did it make the super chat target go up when you tipped? Cat, I want to know. Thank you for it. I very much appreciate it. Yeah, okay, here we go. We got this. Cat, I'm gonna try and get some codes for the national park map, so I can get you one sent over. What one is teal? I assume this is teal. Also, they added hardcore to Bedrock. Yeah, you're out of the loop, Mr. Flaming Potato. Hardcore is on Bedrock now, along with bundles, and so I've been using both of these together. It's a lot of fun. No, it's still at 1. What is the... It says 10 teal super chats. Oh, they're using the color rather than the amount. It told me when I set it up like £5 or more. So it's just not coming up. So YouTube launched a new feature and it just doesn't work. That's very funny. You should do some more pay-to-win streams as a Karsh warrior. Yeah, it's the thing I've been like telling myself to get me through. Like, you know, again, like I've been working 9 to 5 for the government recently, and not being paid for it, which is like, for some people it's a great holiday. For me, it's not. It's the opposite. It's an unpaid holiday where I have to do work instead of holidaying. Also, we're finally about to appear on the treasure map, which is great. So we can say we defeated buried treasure at this point. I think it'd be fair to say. And also, we got another village. If we want to make a home village, this could be a good call. But do we want a home village, actually? I'm not sure we do. Okay, here we go. We have found some treasure. The timer ended before the goal was reached. Oh, is that why? So we just hit 1 out of 10 and it's never going to go up anymore. Oh, that's a weird system. Yeah, it set it up. The default thing is YouTube says if you get 10 teal super chats, you should do a Q&A. And it's like, are my streams not always sort of Q&A? I don't think they should be. But it's like, is there any value to a Q&A in that way? Anyway, I guess we've learned there is in fact a timer. A valuable lesson to have for sure. I think I should start picking up these little flowers, and then I can make a collection of them later, maybe. Maybe I'll need a whole bundle for just that, though. You know, actually, no, I'll throw them in my... I'll throw them in this bundle here. I'm slowly running out of space, but the keyword seems to be slowly, and so I'm doing just great. The glass panes in the glass feel a bit messy. Yeah, we don't need those for a while. Not till we're settled down. Oh, also, I don't know how I was thinking to myself, like, oh, I'm here now. Did I want sugarcane? And then I just didn't. So, if you wanna find treasure, there's a really easy method. I've actually perfected this over a lot of time of doing this. It's called look up the coordinates, divide them by 16, add 8, and then conclude that something's gone horribly wrong anyway, and then just start digging around like a maniac anyway. And so, given that I have a beautiful gold shovel that do I want to keep this gold shovel? Given that I have a beautiful gold shovel anyway, and I'm looking to get my hands on some extra sand, because I can smelt it up, we'll treat this as a mining trip where we might get lucky. Did we get lucky, chat? I think we can say we did not. So, as you can see, oh, my technique looks like it's failed, but this is where you realize there was actually some genius to the whole thing all along. Because I know that 4,000 is a multiple of 16, but 3,000 isn't. So 3,008 is probably a multiple of 16. And so 3,096, 92 is probably, and therefore 3,084 is probably the right Z level for where we're going to find this. And oh god, looks like I didn't find it. Well, let's start going diagonally. You never know what you might accomplish doing that, right? Hey! And as you can see, my flawless technique involved no maths, or involved an attempt at maths that didn't seem to go ahead, and got me a solid 2 stacks of sand and a potion of regen. I'm going to need that, by the way. A heart of the sea. A written book, by the way. That's very cool. Oh, you can't. They're not stackable. There's a diamond in here. I guess I'll take, you know, if I have to. I'll take this, and I'll take the chain chest plate. I think I'll just put the chain... No, I won't put the chain chest plate on. I need to do something with that chain chest plate, but I don't know what it is right now. Then I'm going to put the paper in here, and I'm going to put the flour in here. And that seems to have solved the problem for now. Do I want weight? I guess I'll take weight. I've just gained weight, chat. I am pleased to announce... And now we can head towards the real map that we want, which is over there. And now that this map is worthless, I mean, it's not worthless. We could. I think I'll store this for later. In fact, I'll try and finish off the map if we can. Or maybe we shouldn't. Maybe it's a better map. Maybe it's a better like memory if we just leave that in there. Now we can move that map down there and the shield up there, and boom. Now we have the map, but we also have safety. Just divide the coordinates by 8, says Ryan Murphy. You know. I'll concede that I'm on a PC, and so that's easy for me. But whenever you're playing on a controller, or an Xbox, or when you're playing on your phone, it is a pain to get out and divide the coordinates. So I think it's genuinely worth it to me to spend a little bit more time, go a little bit more efficiently, a little bit less efficiently, but get some good results. Speaking of good results, we might be going for a while towards this, will I mention? Dual maps is insane. I've never thought of it, says Hollow Heretic. The moment I learned you could put something in the offhand, I tried out in the forehand too. One that you might not have seen. Let me show you one of my favorites here, right? One that you might not have seen yet. It's the way that you stay safe, because obviously in Minecraft, you know, all sorts of ghoulies out there trying to get you. How do you prevent that? Well, the logical thing. I need a piece of iron out of here. The logical thing that you've got to do is you craft a second shield. Look at this. I am so safe. I am safer than anyone has ever been in the history of time. And, oh, okay, I need that map back. I need that map back. Just if you could hand that to me. But, yeah, dual shields is a thing. It doesn't actually activate both of them. It's a shame. You gotta pick which shield is more important in this case. But, yeah, as someone who has very little inventory space, that was a poor decision. And I regret precisely none of that. So we'll throw this on the ground and put the gold ingot in here, I guess. And then probably just leave that there. Yeah, let's leave that there. And we'll keep going till we find a woodland mansion, although I've got to be able to see. The second shield is great, but that's fine. Also, do they both block if you crouch? Yeah, I think they should both block and you should have like a wider angle. But Mojang didn't code any of that. They're just like, yeah, no, you don't think about it, please. When you're on Xbox, everybody knows you got to stop what you're doing and whip out the calculator of an Xbox, and there's no other solution to this at all. Is there a calculator app for Xbox now? That is a sign that the Xbox is designed by Microsoft. It's a really funny thing that like people will make fun of objectively adding more functionality to something, right? Like there are cases in life where we want a less functional product and we'll be happy with that. And if you don't believe that that's true, look at how many people are out there buying iPads or whatever else. People love less functional products. Because there's something weird about, like, you'll believe something does the things that it does better if it does fewer of them. Like, if you look at a menu, a big menu of 100 items, you're like, they don't do these well. They're just doing whatever's popular to try and make a bit of money. You want to believe there's some passion in this restaurant that you're in, this beautiful TGI Fridays you found yourself in. Speaking of TGI Fridays, it is time for me to sleep. I think we have a long way to go. It could be thousands of blocks. But I think it's worth going for. I think this is a noble enough goal to start a hardcore world in. Because, oh, okay, that's a skeleton. You know, the Woodland Mansion has gotten me, and until I've gotten it, I can't beat a hardcore world. It's natural human thinking, and it's the thinking that's getting me through this today. I play exclusively on Switch. It's the only thing that can run Minecraft. I hate to tell you that there are lots of other things that can run Minecraft, but I get your message. Yeah, so on the journey today, heading to the southwest, and again, if we don't see a roof forest, we know we're not there for a while. So it might be worth going mining, picking up some obsidian, and doing a portal thing at this point. If we find a monument that's really notable and we're still at the tiny size cursor in the top right there, I think that's what we'll do. But, yeah, sorry I was at the start, but sorry I had to go. So there's New Games 1. Don't be sorry you had to go. Be glad that you're here, because that's what I am. I'm glad to see you. Thank you for joining me on this journey, which we're going on together. I've got a very full inventory, but I have a house that's on the way, chat. I've got these directions to the house. You know, I just bought it on I went on the villager. I was gonna make a right move joke, but I think most of my audience don't know what right move is. What's an international version? You know, actually, I'll use the generic term. I went to a real estate agent in this lovely village, and he sold me this map to my new home, which I could buy for just 12 emeralds. Wow, what a deal, am I right? And so how are we going to get all the way over to our house that we've just bought? Well, logically speaking, what we need to do is we need to follow this very shoddy map that he's drawn. For some reason, he's very focused on the rivers or the caves or something around the Woodland Mansion, but not on the distance to it. He's just like, it's over there. And I asked him how far. Zillow? Yeah, Zillow's definitely the one everyone knows. So I guess like Yeah, is it, I feel like Zillow does have the brand recognition. Haven't watched the live stream in a while. First time seeing this multi-super chat goal thing. Yeah, apparently we missed the goal thing and it's just showing up there anyway to taunt people. Which is hilarious. I'll see if I can end it, actually. So, we'll hit start. Oh, yeah, we can... No, you can't. You just have to start another one. Okay, let's set the goal as 1 super chat. And I'll set the goal as I will be happy. Just to see if we can get it. Okay. Again, if you... Just to make the old one go away and make people see how this goes. Let's go do this. Why not build your Let's Play house inside the Woodland Mansion, Ancient City, Piglin Bastion, Ocean Monument? Those 4 structures should be able to fit it. That's a fun goal, pal. I like that a lot. Also, I see a roof forest over there, so maybe... No, I don't think it's the one. I think we're going through multiple roof forests. Which is fine. It's just going to be a journey, you know. Maybe I should climb up a mountain along the way. Because, you know, we're already heading that way anyway, right? Maybe we should climb up a mountain and just get a good lay of the land. I hate going up snowy mountains, though. I like to look on Sotheby's at all the houses I can't afford. Oh, yeah, Sotheby's is... You know that's involved, and you're like, oof. That is for a different type of wealth mobility. Yeah, Toycat doing another mention. Toycat is perhaps as Chase. I'm telling you, Chase, it's the best idea I've ever had. There's going to be no downsides, only upsides. Speaking of only upsides, Sebastian Melox. Now you have to, haha. Look how happy I am. Seriously though, I am. I can't tell you how much I've been looking forward to this all day. The point I'm always saying about, like, you go for a bit of, you know, also, please be happy. Thank you. I appreciate it, Polly, and I have to be. I legally have to be. The goal says, what am I going to do? Am I going to go against the goal? Am I going to commit, you know, indecent fraud? I don't think so. So I've got my cherry boat still. I'm glad I don't have a horse at this point. I'd be regretting my decision if I did. Although having a saddle might be useful. Also, ooh, do you see that? Chat, is this... You ever seen this before? My shield is moving like 5 centimeters further away from my face. It's very, very strange. But yeah, I always say that, like, travel opens you to new experiences. Hey, hello, Toycat and Toychat.
Hello, Toycat and Toychat.
Thank you so much, McBella. Appreciate the Streamlabs tip. And 777 is very relevant. You know, because we're gambling right now that I can defeat a Woodland Mansion using my delightfully set up hotbar on... Oh, I see it! Chat! 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 Do you see it? Do you see it? I hope you see it. If you don't see it, you're missing out. Because that is a Woodland Mansion. That's my home. There's a few people living in it, I've heard. I'll be honest, the last owners... they're selling up because the tenants weren't paying rent and they couldn't evict them legally. Apparently there's a new law in effect where even if they're not paying rent, you gotta wait a year to kick them out. And you know how backed up the courts are these days. I hear there's all sorts of YouTubers doing nonsense in them. I made a joke today. I said today, just while I was going up the staircase to my fellow, you know, panel members, I was like, you know, I was on the fence about committing crimes, but after coming here, I've become to realize how serious it is. And no one laughed at my joke, and you know, that's a deep trauma that I've gone through today. But yeah, I'm very happy today, and I am glad to say that yeah, it's been you know, I hope you appreciate my joke, chat. I hope if you were in the courtroom with me, you would do a great time with that. So yeah, look how happy I am. Exactly, I have to be Kristen Meredith. If I ever get slightly not happy, I have to change my attitude entirely. So there's a whole birch forest here. We could probably do something fun with, like, building a pillager outpost nearby if we want to. But this is my new house, chat. Do you like it? I like it. It's a bit big, you know, like there's a lot of rooms. But I think we'll do fine. So that's it. Actually, if I want to settle down as a house, I've just lost my biggest way to take it down. Unless I'm willing to burn it down and then rebuild, but that seems like a lot of work. So I have to be very careful about what I do. But I think I'll do great.
OSHA is arriving and you haven't acquired the required protective gear for your next job. Failure to comply could result in your termination. This is your final warning.
I got some bad news for you. Because as much as I would... Oh, that was weird. Let's turn down our render distance, just in case that happens again. So we go to video, we go to render distance. We'll just turn it down to like 46 chunks or something. Like something we know is not going to cause that to happen while there's a pillager in my face. Let's do this. This is going to be a tad expensive to heat and cool. Oh no, let me tell you, Dr. Green, DJ Green 630, heating bills are never a concern for me because all I have to do is unsubscribe from the IBX Toycat channel, and let me just tell you, it heats your house for a very, very long time. All the mobs have loaded in, says Cocktail You Drop. Armor up before heading in. You're missing leggings. Oh, I will. Brian Harshman. I know a lot of you think I'm probably taking this very casually, and that is a thing I do very, very frequently. See my failed joke today. But I do have what it takes in mind. So I'm gonna really stop and think about this one. First things first, we want our furnace. There it is. Let's take it out. And we're gonna make a nice plateau where I think we're safe from mobs. Maybe even build like a house door or something. No, I think if I just... No, because Vexes can go through house doors. So we just build a really long straight line across this. How do I do that? I think I use my hoe and I'll flatten it. I'll make a really long straight line that I can follow. Hopefully faster than mobs can. I've got my, you're telling my summer heat waves have been because my roommate wasn't subscribed to you. I hate to tell you, Aperture, but that is factually accurate to the best of my knowledge. So now I'm going to throw that in there just to get the glass smelting, right? Like I either die and I don't need the glass, or I don't die and I do need the glass. In either case, better off to have it than not. We're going to want some more wood. I've been deliberately not picking some up, but now that should change. We're going to take just a little bit of this from around here and use that to make a crafting table and maybe something else. I don't know. Okay, and in fact, let's get enough of it so we can make slabs to make a real nice, solid, like, straight line, beeline to where I want to go. I think that is a good thing to do. I've never wanted to settle down in a Woodland mansion before, so there's a lot of living decisions I haven't thought through on this, to be honest, chat. But what I have thought through is that, wouldn't it be cool? I've been thinking that through for about a Minecraft day or so. So we're gonna make a ton of this. We're gonna free up a slot here, so we can make a crafting table first of all, and then we'll use the crafting table to make a ton of slabs. And on some of those slabs, we can place our bed because we're not doing this at nighttime either. We're taking every basic precaution we could be reasonably expected to do, and we are gonna go through it. Now we can make our leggings. Again, might make the difference between life or death. Might not, but they might. We're going to switch out to our golden carrots. They are the best food. We're going to remove our hoe soon, but not yet. And on day 7, I am going to kick out the squatters, and I'm going to rightfully take the home that I've got this. The American government doesn't subscribe. Have you seen what's happening to ballot boxes? I don't know what that's in reference to, but I do know that it's a very happy Thursday. Happy Halloween. Hope you're having a spooky one. As someone who's lived in a Woodland mansion can confirm that it's indeed cool. Hey, that's good to hear. I'm not incorrect for thinking that. Is there anything we can do to like throw off a following mob? No, I think this is as good as we're getting. And then we're literally just gonna tunnel through the side here. This is the way it's gotta be. We're making like a service route in now. So as we get a little closer, we can, like, shear the bushes instead. But then there is a big bridge here that needs to happen. And then we're going to place one of those, and then just a few more of these. I have so much fear, chat. I'm not fully ready yet. I just need to make sure this pathway is built. Maybe that's good. Yeah, I would say that's good. This looks great to me. And I'll place a slab over there, too. Looks wonderful. Then we'll break 2 of these blocks. Maybe one of them first. We'll make a crafting table. And then we'll make a door from the other 6. So that we have a... Because I don't think that Vindicators and Pillagers, etc. break down doors. Vexes can go through them. Again, we're not dealing with Vexes solely. But if we make a door here, I reckon we'll do just fine. So that's a door. They can't go through that gap. It really looks like they should be able to, but they cannot. And then we'll have, like, doors over here that we can shut. So that way, if we do see them, we can, you know, like, it feels like a good safety mechanism to have doors that we can shut on the pillagers coming after us. If they somehow get... Oh, also boats. Yeah, that's a good idea, Hunter Green. Boats are the natural predator to the Vexes in the wild. And so if we have some boats going, we might have something going on as far as protection goes. So let's get ourselves that. Like, how many boats do we want? We've got 1 piece of wood here. So if we've got 4 planks, we want to go up to, say, 30 boats. No, let's go up to 40 boats. Yeah, that's 8 boats, 40 planks, I should say. Not 40. 40 boats is a very fun idea too, though. So let's just go down. And if we want 40 planks, then we need 10 pieces of wood. Easy, well, 9 more, because we've already got some. Let's chop it down. I could probably destroy part of the mansion, but again, this is my home, chat. I don't want to destroy my home if I can avoid it. And I do want to get rid of this oak sapling. I just don't think I need it, if I'm being honest. And I do want to think about what else I'm going to do here. Again, I've got my vague plan. It's very vague, though. Also, sharpness 7 gold sword. This is the one to use. Mathematically speaking, the gold sword is better than the iron sword. The bow is going to be better than the shovel. Probably than the hoe. I'm going to go bow instead of lava, though. Because the lava is going to start a whole chain reaction. And then potion of regen. That's my only good healing. No, I have a golden apple. Should we eat that instead? Potion of regen feels like... We'll have the golden apple as my panic food. It might save my life better. Okay, I'm ready now, chat. Oh no, I haven't made any of this into any of this yet. We're gonna make some boats. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to place one of these boats down, like, over here. Just as, again, another just precautionary measure. You never know. And then I'm going to make a bunch of slabs. Because I want to be able to stop pillagers getting to me. I've got to remember that the slabs aren't, you know, they're not foolproof. And I've got to... Yeah, the slabs aren't going to be foolproof. But they are going to be... They're gonna make the worst of it go away. Oh, yeah, I hear him, chat. I hear him. Efficiency golden apple. I'm hoping I can get an efficiency golden apple. So I'm going to try and get that guy over towards me. You know, in fact, we've got a bow for a reason, right? We've got a bow for a reason. So it takes 3 arrows to kill. And I've got 37 arrows. I can do 12 kills if I'm lucky. I'm just going to peek both ways. Peek both ways. They seem good. So let's build one of these on the top half slab there. Because I can go under that gap. I think even with carpet there. No, with carpet I can't. Interesting how that works. So I can go under that gap. I don't know if they can go under that gap. If they can, then might be screwed. Okay, so let's switch axes. This one has fortune and efficiency. God knows if I'm going to want that. I would suspect I don't. And we're going to throw... Oh, we're going to throw the Woodland Mansion Explorer map into this just for now. So I can pick up the emeralds. Because emeralds are valuable. And then we're going to shoot that guy from here. And we're going to see if he can come down here by fire once, fire twice. Let's see if he can come under. Can he go under? Oh, he can. He can. Okay. See? Arrows. They are the solution to all the world's problems. So now if we just put that there. Oh, but we have to literally... I didn't know carpets could stop you fitting under gaps. That feels like a gotcha. This killed me last time, I think. So it's a thing to watch out for. I've got to look at it and just immediately think I'm going through or I'm going to break it. But yeah, I need to make some torches. I think those will be more important for me at this point. Do I have any coal on me? I don't. I should leave some torches for stuff like this. It's dark in there and a mob might spawn later if I don't torch it now. But I guess that's a risk I've got to run. So I'm going to run around this floor. This is the safe floor, or it's going to be the safe floor very shortly. And again, I don't have the OSHA-approved gear for fighting a Woodland Mansion. But what I do have is the element of surprise, because Bedrock mobs are very bad at spotting when you're nearby them. The first time, they're good at, like, following you afterwards. But that's a creeper. I don't think I want a creeper. So I'm just gonna stop him coming to me. Okay. So this is a dead end. And that's fine. Ah, it's an Ooga Booga man! Ah, he killed me last time! Okay. Is there a Vex following me? If there is a Vex following me, I am dead. I didn't think I'd find him on this floor. And that was wrong of me. Okay. I did find their chat, right? That could have gone worse. I'm alive. I'm alive. Now I'm going to make some torches, because I think those are just useful to have. Like, they're useful in general, but, like, now more than ever, right? So grab some of my coal out of here. I think that's probably too much coal. And make some torches. Why can't I make some torches? Are they not a recipe? Do I have to manually go like, this is what I would like to make. Now you know that I can... Yeah, a new recipe unlocked. Why would that not unlock its... It's not my place to question Minecraft and its infinite wisdom. And then we'll put our cobblestone away. Just temporarily. Really just trying to temporarily keep the inventory clutter down. Okay, so now we can light the place up. Probably needed more than 12 torches to do that. But, whoops. And I'll trade the iron pickaxe out for this then. Okay. So now we got our boat ready. We got a boatload of things to say. And we're just going to torch that room up. No one's in there? Good. So, torch it from that side. That's a safe spot now. This place is not safe at all. So I think a torch there and a torch there will go a long way. And then there's a whole bottom floor we've got to deal with at some point. Not right now, that's for sure. And then there's going to be some more rooms with some spooky Ooga men in them. But I'm going to do fine. Okay, spooky Ooga man. So we run away from him. And we use our boat. Oh, no, we don't. That did not work according to plan. So we're going to see if they can open doors. I would suspect they can, being illagers and all. But we'll find out. No, perfect. So yeah, this was built for cheesing it, really. So I've got my shield up still. I'll use the axe even. Perfect. Is there any more? I can hear the noises just continuously. And this is a little bit of a weird patch, but we'll deal with it later. For now, I think I will trade my axe, but nope. Oh, I just picked up the axe, so that's fine. I think I'll just combine the axes together. I think that'd be more useful to me than something else. And I'm going to go this way round the Woodland Mansion to get to where I want to. Because it's going to be safe this way. It is a very, very, very scary time. But I'm making the most of it. And also, it's bedtime. I think there are beds in the Woodland Mansion. I mean, there should be. Ah! Okay, chat. Again, not the time to stand and fight. It should be if he's standing right there. But it is getting close to nighttime. Now I know that he's nearby. I can do great. But we are going overcautious, not undercautious on the actual fight. Because Vexes are the worst mob anyway. But in hardcore, Vexes are just a death sentence. If we get a Vex and we are not expecting it, we are dead. So what do? We try to attack him from a distance where he won't summon a Vex, or where we won't be affected. There is a max radius they can exist in, right? And so let's try and take advantage. Do you see the Ooga Booga man? I should put these two tools next to each other, really. I want to be able to switch between them easily. Okay. I don't see him anymore. I don't see him at all. Is he in here? There's no Vexes, which is good news. Again, if there were Vexes, I'd be dead. And we're going to place a boat. And we're going to place another boat. And then we're going to get a third boat ready in case that we find the Ooga Booga Man nowhere near those two boats. Is he in this room to the right here? He's not. Is he around that corner to the right there? I feel like he has to be, right? No, he's not. Okay, I think it's that. Okay. Okay. I don't know where he's going in and out of. Is there a Vex following me right now? Crucial checklist for staying alive right now is we have to ask that question every 5 seconds. Oh, I'm not fully emotionally good with this, chat, but it has to be done. So, shoot. I'm gonna wait here, and I'm gonna just shoot him from the back corner, where he's not gonna shoot me. I'm gonna have a little drink. I'm gonna say I see a pillager over there. I think it'd be a good idea to kill him. Again, multiple threats at once are bad. I feel like he's jumping in and out of rooms at conveniently... Like, it's like playing one of those games where the targets are sliding past you. If those targets could also summon Vexes and immediately murder you. Okay, is he up the stairs? I don't think so. I think he's in that room there. Okay, so keeping in mind that I think he's in this room, let's charge him. Oh, he's not in this room. I thought this must be, like, geographically speaking, the same room. And I thought incorrectly. So is he out here now anywhere? Okay, this is a... Oh, okay, that's got to be the room he's from. So, I'm going to shoot that guy, because he is... I'm just going to... Yeah, that's a... He needs to die. Easy. So we remove the melee threats. We can just charge in. Kill him before they develop into anything. I'm just going to run into this room, assume he's in here. He's not. Put a torch. Okay, so is that him down there? No, that's a zombie. Check this room. Next, clear. Any zombies? Okay. A lot of alliums. I love all the flowers they have. A little confused by them sometimes. This is the room with a Vindicator. No, it's not. Where did the Vindicator... Where did he go? Where did the Evoker go? Chat. How has he vanished? Did I get him into a despawn radius? Okay, he's gonna be in there, just hiding behind something, right? Are you in here? No. Oh, he's coming to this side of the... Okay, go. Go. Did he summon a Vex? I'm getting that totem, but first I'm getting away. What did he summon? Chat, did we do it? Have we avoided death? I think we have. I think we're clear. Woo! So now we charge back in, drop our shield. Wait, is there anything in here? It's a big room. I feel like I didn't check this one. Or this one, to be honest. I feel like I just ran past them. I'm gonna drop this so I can pick up the totem. I didn't need to. I didn't realize how unfull I was. And there we go. Yeah, chat. I'm undiable now. I am like a... Oh, God. Oh, okay, it's just a spider. I was hearing something. Call me a chest, because I am not being died no matter what you want from it. And I am going to use this newfound confidence, and I'm going to go mess up some fellas. So I'm going to still use my bow. Not that confident, you know. I'm going to still use a bow where possible. And I'm still gonna be a little cautious. Yeah, I think I can charge in, and it's... Oh, no! No. Oop, you go. Yep, that's fine. Okay, oh, there's one there. There's one there. What a bad place for one to exist. Any Vexes following me? Looks like no. I'm gonna replace this with a shield, because I feel like there might come a moment where I desperately regret not having a shield on me. You won. I am immortal. Hardcore, more like hard sore. Sorry, you don't have immortality like me. Oh, God. Oh, my God. No. Okay, they're fighting each other. I'm going to get out of there. No, that's not enough. No. no, chat, what has happened to me? I thought it was an evoker. I was so safe. I had a totem. I was gonna start a base. It was gonna be so good. Ah! What room is this underneath? I am so glad the Vindicator went for the skeleton. Oh, there was an evoker in there too. Okay. So the good news, chat, is I was dead either way. I think there's no other way around that, right? I think... My god. That was my 2-hour quest to be destroyed by a Woodland mansion again. I had a lot of fun doing it. I think I might have to say, oh, I get to it's my respawn point, great. So we get to look around it and we get to say, could I have realistically done this? Looking on this top floor, I think okay, there was one evoker, one vindicator. I think these were the okay, no. It's a tricky floor. It's not immediately easy. It's rare that you get them jumping on a cat like that, but we did here today. Yeah, there was a lot to fight, but once I had the totem, I felt immortal. And I think if I'd have been a bit more procedural about it, it'd have been fine. Like, all I had to do, chat, all I had to do to survive that one, I think it's easy. All I had to do was take the staircase and not just jump straight into it like wait, I'm a bit lost here, sorry. Okay, here's the staircase. If I just had mined these blocks, or mined a hole through here, it would have been safe. Oh, man. If you hadn't charged in, you were doing great. What was this room, by the way? Oh, it's the top of a mushroom room. This could have been my house, chat. Oh, no, it has one of these. I would have had a golden apple with efficiency. No. 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 I died so inconveniently early. I wanted to do this. I wanted to do this, chat. So, Cat, if you burnt down the entire mansion, you'd be fine, says DS. Yeah, chat. I think we need to learn from this. And I think the actual learning lesson... Also, wow. Look at this. 2 rooms identical right next to each other. Always cool when that happens, right? I think the actual learning lesson is like, yeah, have a way out. I jumped over that. And I just got myself into... Oh, it's fireworks. I got myself into a bad situation. And look at this. The game perfectly trapped me in. And also, for some reason, there were... Why were these guys up here? It's, also, apparently, totems. Not very good if you don't have the armor and the healing to back it up. Totems really... Like, the amount of damage I was taking per hit meant that the totem was just 1 extra free hit. Time to start over. No sleep till 100 days, says Arden. Oh, wow, look at this. There's 2 of these rooms next to each other, too. I am heartbroken, and I will learn how to play it even more safe, chat. But I won't be getting better gear first. If that's what you think the lesson I'm taking away from this is, you better believe it's not. This is a pretty cool seed for getting a Woodland mansion so close to spawn. Big fan of that, to say the least. Also, there was a pillager outpost over there. It was going to be so cool. I was going to build it into something. But today, I died, and I must pay the price. And I hope that you will enjoy coming along for the stream. I will be doing another challenge world. A part of me is thinking of waiting till 1.20, 1.50 so I can do some with the, the pillagers. But I think I'll just do something a little different. Or maybe, maybe we'll try one more of these. Who's to say? All I know is that, look at this. Chat, the seed is so good. The area around the Woodland Mansion was so perfect. And I missed out. Yeah, I'm gonna go have a happy Halloween now. It's 8:15, so I can And then I can go out and do something spooky. I want to see other people dressed in spooky outfits. I think that's what I would enjoy. You need a lot more torches and use Bedrock's despawning mechanics to your advantage. Would they despawn if I got far enough away? Like, I know, like, zombies and skeletons and stuff would. Chat, I'm so bummed. I feel like I could do that. I really am thinking right now I should do this again immediately. But I'll rest, I'll recover, and I'm coming to you again, Woodland Mansion. I'll see you soon. Talking to the Woodland Mansion right now, but also you, chat. Subscribe if you want to see more.